Did I ever tell you the scariest game moment I've ever had?
No.
It was in Minecraft.
What?
Oh my god.
No, I'm not kidding.
You gonna
right?
take that back?
No, this was the
You
biggest
can really
scare.
stop at any point. You're gonna
The
go
creeper
away.
came. I heard it hissing.
This was scariest.
Piss ran down my leg.
This was the scariest thing that ever, like, no, probably in my life.
Did you
This was the most scared I ever was.
Yes. Is this when
That's a bold
Herobrine
claim.
showed up at your house?
Herobrine's
No,
white
it
eyes.
was so weird. I think
You saw Ender Bra.
No, it was really scary, right? I was like playing Minecraft for months and months and months, right? And I was a Minecraft kid at the time. Well, I wasn't a kid, I was like 17 or some
You're like
shit.
20 years old.
Yeah. But anyways,
Minecraft.
this is still scary, right? So I was like digging a cave for hours and hours and hours, and I was like, this is fucking great. But it was like pure silence, right? And I was just digging away, and then this fucking music came on. Right?
God!
It went doom 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 doom, and I was like, what the fuck, right? And I stood up from the desk, I pushed my desk away from me. I shit my pants. I thought something in the game was like invading or coming for me. Cause where the fuck would that music come out of?
Did you do that meme where you like punch the screen through?
I was digging and you just hear the
Yeah.
and then suddenly you hear like it's like really creepy. It's completely dark and you hear this like creepy eerie music.
Those
for 2
sounds
seconds.
I can deal with the scary sounds where it goes like.
That's the first time I ever heard it.
There's all these like ambient drones that'll pop in when you discover a cave, but this fucking techno music came out of nowhere, and it scared the fucking shit out of me.
So what was it?
Something like that
wearing
happened
headphones.
recently.
What?
Something like that happened recently. I was playing music on my thing, and I turned the volume off, and I clicked the YouTube video. So like an hour later, I clicked the YouTube video,
Yeah.
and I forgot the music was playing,
Yeah.
and I wanted to listen to the video, so I turned the volume up to play the video, and I heard, and I was like, there was a door opening, and I was like. I started breathing really heavily. Nikki was there. She like shat her pants. It was the beginning of the fucking Thriller. It was Thriller, but it was literally the beginning perfect exactly. I was just like, my volume was all the way up, and I was like, I was fucking still.
Unexpected. Wait, before you talk.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that happens to me every now and again, where I'll leave my computer on, and then it will just go like I'll be like sitting in silence for hours, and it'll just be like, "Are you tired of your dog?"
Yo.
I'm just like, what the fuck? It's just Utorrent.
Yeah.
Utorrent just plays ads at random, and
Why do you have Utorrent open?
all the time. It's just open, but I don't see. But anyways, like you just leave it open, and it plays those ads at random. And I didn't discover where it was. Like I had a fucking week-long like search for what was making that fucking noise once, and I found out it was Utorrent. Got really fucking mad.
Sometimes if you like watch a porn video, you get like pop-up ads.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll forget when it was open. It'll be
Oh,
silent
yeah.
for like 2 hours. You'll be like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Put my ass.
Yeah, but sometimes you just hear like really subtle things too. It's like, hey baby.
Yeah, you're like, is this schizophrenia? Is this the moment where it just
Yeah, and you're
triggers?
just like, what the fuck?
I'm the right age for it. Is this when it gets kicks in?
Back then, when you used to buy CDs, some of your like favorite bands you'd listen to, like at the time, this is at the end of a Real Big Fish CD. They play a song called like "I Hate Your Guts," and at the end of the song, it's like "fuck you," and then it does that. The song is like 26 minutes long,
Oh yeah.
and there's no noise.
Yep.
There's just like a really like. There's like a droning guitar part that plays for the last 5 seconds and then it stops.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, it's just silence for like 16 minutes. Suddenly,
Yeah.
like a record thing cuts on, and then there's like, it's like talking backwards with like scary like demonic sounds.
Yeah.
And if you play that last part backward, it's like, hi. Buy our CDs. Buy all our stuff. You love Real Big Fish. You love Real Big
That's
Fish.
so
But it's
creepy.
really eerie because there's people going in the background. Well, it's
Ghost tracks? Don't they call those ghost tracks? I think
They're
a
fucking
lot of
scary.
albums have secret tracks. like that at the
Which is
end.
at the end of
Yeah.
the thing.
But they're like people screaming like banshees while he's fucking talking nicely.
It was like
it's creepy.
that's like mean almost.
Yeah.
It is
Like
Because I'm sure you play the song, you forget it's on, and it just happens.
I used to go to bed with it like blasting at like 15% audio with my headphones in, right?
Yeah.
And I'd fall asleep to that, and
And then
obviously
they'd
I'd
wake your
pull my
ass up.
freaking headphones
Yeah.
up, and then suddenly, like in the middle of
With
the night, it
screams
was,
and
it
howls.
was the
that
worst.
Minecraft song, I looked it up like after it happened, and I couldn't find anything about it for months. But right after it happened, it turns out that he coded it in the game, so there was like a 0.0001% chance of it playing or whatever. And it was just like the fucking loudest music I've ever heard. I honestly just thought I was getting invaded by like Notch or something. It scared the shit out
Just
of
to
me.
make sure,
Yeah.
when you were 17,
Yeah.
the most scared you had
Yeah, I
been
swear it. I swear it. The most I had been scared before that was when our house got burgled and we came home during it. That was pretty scary.
That
When
would be
Minecraft
fucking
beats it
scary.
by a landslide.
Because at least the invaders didn't play Minecraft music when they broke in. That would have been scary.
Yeah, that would be a lot scarier.
No, but it's like getting a jump scare in a video. It just comes out of nowhere and you're like
Yeah.
you can't help being scared. But it was just the fact that it came out of nowhere and it kept going and it's like what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? What is this?
You know what would be even more scary?
What?
Like if they showed up with like a little mini computer playing a techno song while you were like fucking stealing your shit, so you could like correlate that situation with that situation.
You'd be frozen in fear while they take your
So
shit
anytime
and bash
you
your
hear a
windows
techno
in.
song, you'd freeze up like a puppy.
I remember when that Herobrine story came out, I was like, wow, that's creepy, that's scary, that's really scary.
What was that
Dead brother.
shitty Zelda one where Link has like a face for like Majora's
Oh,
Mask?
fucking
That's a
Ben
really
Ben
good
Brown.
one.
That's
That's a good one, dude.
That one was creepy because at the time, like the idea of it is so interesting, but the fact that there's actual footage
Yeah,
for
I
it.
thought that one was
Wait,
great.
what's the story behind it? I always saw images where it's like
It's that
people
this
kill you
this
tonight.
kid was at a garage sale or something. He bought an old copy of Majora's Mask, but it turns out the kid who owned it like drowned. So he he possessed the Majora's Mask, and then the kid started playing it, and the game started like he hacked the game to make it look like the game was like fucking with him.
and talking to him.
But he did it in really clever ways where it suited the story of the kid drowning.
Yeah.
But like it's really creepy if you watch the video.
he modded it and he made it like mod to play like specifically how he described the story, word for word in the text. It's really bizarre.
I think if you explain it like that, it sounds pretty gay, but it's just the storytelling of it is pretty well done
Yeah.
to take a game
That's
as a
good. I
medium
mean, it's all in
like
storytelling.
that.
When I hear Creepypastas, it's like, I was playing the Mario game, and
Yeah,
I thought Mario's eyes went black. Turn the game off, you fucking retard! You fucking idiot!
What's I love when they're like, I saw Mario and he was reaching up, his little sprite was asking for help, and I couldn't do anything. I just sat and watched Mario bleed.
I fucking love Dead Bart. It's like the funniest shit in the world.
realistic.
It's like like the story's like I worked for Matt Groening and Matt Groening really hated it. He did not want to talk about it. So when I saw the footage, Bart fell out of an airplane, and when his family were at the funeral, they were all staring at a hyper-realistic corpse of Bart Simpson. It's like, why would his family be looking at that? Why would they bury him and shit? But then there's like other like creepypastas were like Squidward's eyes were gouged out of his head. So it's like this picture of Squidward. It's just like they take one of those like Ren and Stimpy painting photos of Squidward and they just like paint his eyes black. It's just like, it's the stupidest shit.
I will say the .exes are fucking hilarious, but the Lost episodes take the cake. Like they're like the autistic ones with the autistic fan base, like the Sonic ones. Like the guys like when they're trying to defend like TV shows, like old Saturday morning Sonic cartoons.
Yeah.
And it's like the Lost episode of that. It always ends the same way with like hyper realistic blood and being haunted till I die or something.
Yeah.
I remember the Tales novel was really funny to me. It was like,
there was like 100 videos of like these like little red dots, and people were like, "You gotta give this to the police." In the fucking comment section.
What?
I remember
Yes.
this kid I knew when I was younger showed me one called Suicide Mouse. Do you know about that one?
That
Yeah,
was,
I know
that
about
was
that.
It was like
actually pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Walt Disney's first cartoon with him and Mickey Mouse walking down a sidewalk, and the
I've
music
seen
becomes
that.
twisted, and he begins screaming. And this kid was actually petrified. He couldn't sleep that night when he showed it to me. He's like, "I just saw the most fucked up thing," and I was laughing at it. There's a video like Mickey Mouse walking down the street, like some guy going, "Ah!"
Yeah, and it's like he keeps like cutting to like images of
Yeah,
like
it's
him
the
dead.
gay shit ever. I was laughing. I was really serious.
There's like corpses in fucking tubs with like mulch and shit. And they're just like fucking walking down like distorted buildings.
Dumb.
People are fucking retarded. Like when I hear like a creepypasta of fucking Star Fox where he's flying over muddy water, I'm like, that's autistic. It doesn't scare me at all.
I like creepypastas that make it seem somewhat realistic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where a guy's like, I bought a cart and it seemed like it was hacked, but it was just like the way he told it was really
Yeah.
fucked up. Like that Pokemon Black.
The Pokemon Black one is really
Yeah,
cool.
that
The
one's
idea
sweet.
of that would be awesome. Like an
Like,
actual game of that would
If
be
that
fucking
actually
awesome.
happened, that would be terrifying. Like if
It
you
would,
found
yeah.
that cart.
But the ones was like, and then I turned off the game and it turns itself back on, and Mario is real.
Yeah.
Like, shut up.
That's in that Sonic one. Like he turned his thing off, but then the computer popped on, and all these new pictures popped up of like the girl acorn like thing with like red in her eyes, and it's like, why would this? Who cares?
If my computer turned on and I saw Tails with his eyes behind it, I'd laugh. I'd laugh.
Yeah, I love the way they always like put in these details to try and make it scary. It's like when Mario looked at me, he opened his mouth, but only static came out. It's like, what else is gonna happen? Like, it's like yeah, it's Bit Crushed. It's like an old game. You can't talk proper.
First of all, if Mario was getting like eaten or like ripped apart by Bowser, I would be laughing my fucking ass off.
Yeah, right?
Mario's but like, oh no, fucking help me.
Wait, was wasn't in Sonic EXE the last thing, like his face came up really realistic?
Yeah,
He said,
yeah, like-
I am God.
So it's like the least scariest thing ever.
We should make a creepypasta right now.
We should.
Okay,
Let's pick the game.
Let's
again.
find something that's not remotely
Okay, what's a
scary
game?
at all.
Okay, Donkey Kong. We can all relate to that.
Donkey Kong 64.
Donkey Kong.
I've never played 64.
Okay, no wait.
Donkey Kong Country.
You started.
I was at a garage sale from this man. He said his little boy died mysteriously, and he said his boy's favorite game was Donkey Kong 64, and he would always sing the DK rap. And that was his last words before he died, and I bought it off of him.
Zach, that's a shitty creepypasta.
No, Cory,
No, we
Cory.
gotta
No, it's like
continue.
a circle.
Cory's
You
gonna save it.
tell bits and pieces. Cory, what happened next?
You're giving away too much of the scares so far.
Okay, yeah.
Don't they
try to
normally
make it-
start like, it was a nice bright sunny day,
Yeah.
and I just got my weekly
Oh, yeah, it was-
allowance, and I really wanted to buy a game.
Okay, yeah.
I'll do it like this.
Isn't that normally gonna?
Yeah.
I've never heard one, by the way.
Don't give away
But you
the
told me.
scary
Chad,
details. Okay,
Chad
okay,
explained
okay.
in depth the
Okay,
general
I'll
formula.
be vague. I'll be vague.
Okay.
My father fucked me in the ass. But it was a bright sunny day, so I didn't care that much. Okay, wait. I was at a garage sale with my mom, and I bought a copy of Donkey Kong 64. Wow, I said. I cannot wait to play this one.
Okay, my mom handed me the cartridge. I noticed that it was missing something. It no longer had a label, but it did have something written on it called Donkey Kong 64: The Untold Copy or Unsold Copy.
Yeah, I told God.
Untold Copy.
But who is it signed by?
That's the
Give
kind
me
of
a
details you
photo.
gotta go for. Those are the details they put in.
Okay.
Okay, so it was like behind it. I turned the cartridge over, and to my surprise, the real Shigeru Miyamoto signed it.
Okay, Mick.
I was so excited to have that signature. I got on my two-wheeler and rode it really fast back home. I didn't even bother to drive into the garage. I just jumped right off my bike and threw my bike into the lawn like they do, like in those shows. I ran into the house and I popped that sucker into that Nintendo 64, put on the play button, and got ready for a special treat.
This was when I first noticed something was wrong. When I put in the cartridge, I felt it lock in, and I never noticed other games do that before. I tried taking it out, but it wouldn't come out at first, so I just figured maybe there was a little piece of plastic sticking out, but I just let it slide. So I turned on the game, and there it is, the old logo I used to remember a year ago when I was 1.
This dude is fucking 2 years old.
It's a little 4-year-old,
He's like 2 or 3.
little 2-year-old baby.
Okay, Shad, you go.
Now the whole bike thing
Those
doesn't
are
make
the
sense.
kind of
You fucking
details.
put someone on a bike and push the bike down the hill.
You gotta put in stupid ass details like that to make it more realistic.
The DK rap started playing, but something was off about it. The lyrics were all jumbled, and their eyes were glitching up. But I just shrugged it off and pressed start, ready to relive some of my childhood memories. Zach?
Zach's dying.
Holy fuck. I looked past the DK rap. I said, time to play my favorite game. I started a new file up. And usually when Donkey Kong sees a banana, he says, oh, banana. But he did not this time. He said, oh, banana. But it sounded like a little boy screaming. I couldn't quite make it out all the way. That's when I turned around. I saw my mom in red face paint.
Knocking my mother off, she was being a goof as usual. I started it up, just like I remember it. The pan in with the bird and everything. You guys know the rest. Cranky Kong told me I had to go get the 3 barrels, so I can learn the basics. Climbing, breaking barrels, and jumping. But something strange happened. After Cranky told me my mission, the barrels were nowhere to be found. I looked everywhere, but I couldn't find the barrels. Confused, I entered the banana horde, hoping to find something to do.
That was just a real tutorial, Cory. That was just a real fucking... That's perfect. That was a real...
That's what they do.
That was
It's
just
right.
a-
What
You gotta pace it so it's not all scared.
After entering the banana horde, I noticed the screen was a lot darker than usual. I tried to adjust the TV brightness, but for some reason, it stayed as dark as it was. Then I got the idea that I would get on Skype and contact my friends and ask them if they knew anything about this banana sound that Donkey Kong would make, as well as the glitchy eyes, the jumbled lyrics of the rap, my mom in red face behind me, and the missing barrels that Cranky spoke of. As I stood there on Skype, after pressing enter, I waited. 10 seconds later, I saw my friend was beginning to type as the 3 little dots began to bounce, but then they stopped. Whatever he was going to write, he never sent me. So I went back to the game, but now...
Oh, me? Okay. Now I realized something was very wrong. The screen had gotten darker, even more so than before. But this is when things really started to shake me up. I looked into the corner of the screen and I noticed something was happening, so I made Donkey Kong walk over there. To my utter and complete shock, a 3D model of King K. Rool started rising out of the terrain, but he had no textures. He was purple. He faced my character and had no animations. He was just T-posing. He slowly moved towards Donkey Kong, and I made Donkey Kong run the other direction as fast as I could.
It's rap with genius.
Just like this, like fucking,
sliding
up the fucking mountain.
That's where you hear like that Tron buzz, just like whoa.
That's scary.
I watched in terror as my favorite monkey hero got torn to shreds and was screaming in agony. I couldn't help but cry a little as I saw Donkey Kong's ribcage burst open by King K. Rool's claws.
That's when I saw it. I screamed. I turned the game off. I started it back. I reset the game. I tried to pull it up, but I couldn't. I decided to give it another go. All that appeared on the screen was a photorealistic dead monkey with flies buzzing around it.
And a tie poorly photoshopped on his body.
It looked like somebody had really killed a monkey and put a tie on it. I didn't know what to do.
I grasped at my heart. It started to beat faster and faster. Suddenly the picture zoomed out, and I was greeted to the Nintendo opening from the GameCube game Luigi's Mansion. You know the one, Nintendo. The zoom out suddenly showed that the banana horde wasn't what I remembered it. The bananas were rotten, dripping with ooze of some kind. And the face, well, that was actually a face that was stabbed by a stick with all the other King Kong heads on it. You know, Stinky Kong, Candy Kong,
Lanky was crucified like Jesus.
crucified at the top, Crispy Kong and Cookie Kong. They were all dead, ripped apart, in the purple King K. Rool, hoarding over his hoard of bananas. Made loud static.
No, I got a good ending.
Good.
Needless to say, I shit my pants. I
You
jumped
can't have
up.
a 2-year-old say that.
What? A 2-year-old was saying any of this?
Yes, dude. He was autistic.
Fine.
That's why he's making references to a fucking GameCube game like 15 years ago.
Fine, he shit his diaper, fucking jumped up, ran back to his room, crying. He went back to go tell his friend what had happened.
Wait, what? Are you talking in third person?
What, were we talking in first person?
Yeah, that's what
Yes. Oh shit. Fine.
Okay, hold on. Okay, you should keep that in.
No, shut up. I shit myself. I jumped up, shit
He said I
everywhere.
pooped myself.
I filled my diaper
Fine.
to the brim.
I poopied myself. Poopy doopy everywhere. Mommy's so mad, red face mom. Mommy yells, screams. I run, I'm so fast. I go to my room, I Skype.
Fucking dissolved to a haiku.
Fuck you, Mick.
I'm gonna end the story.
This is a Japanese poem.
I'm gonna end the goddamn story.
Chris, I have an epilogue after your ending.
Okay, Cory, I'm continuing from you because we have to keep in your part anyway because it's funny. But I'm gonna be like, fuck you, Mick. I'm gonna end the story the way it needs to be ended.
Fine.
You gotta play eerie music.
It was at this was when my Skype finally messaged me back. I ran over to my computer and there was my friend being held by the hair by King K. Rool himself. Only my friend didn't have his usual body beneath his head. He was decapitated.
And it was followed by text that said, "This is real."
This is real. Wait, no what?
Dad, finally, my TV flickered. Text appeared. This is only a demo, but thank you for playing my game. Please buy when it comes out. Yukira Miyamoto. Signed. Officially. I hope you like this game. It is not complete. Please be nice.
That's perfect.
Creepypasta. There we go.
That's
Our
legendary.
first creepypasta.
I don't think I've
30
ever done
minutes.
something like that.
30-minute creepypasta.
amazing.
I think they would ban that one if it got into the site.
They posted to the
was my
Creepypasta
favorite.
headquarters. They'd be like, "This is stupid." Like capital.
That was my favorite Sleepy Cabin moment ever.
That was pretty.